Man called Scissor. Mr. Scissor. Man called Scissor. Mr. Scissor. Man called Scissor. Mr. Scissor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. I've been very busy and I've been waiting for a mic to give you guys better and clearer audio, more consistent for me to edit, because that is not my strong suit. I am not good at it and I'm learning as I go. So today we have the Kemei KM-1858. Some of you guys suggested I pick it up and check it out, and this has a light on it. Some of you might think it's funny, but we're gonna get to that when we sit down and we look at this. Yeah, so Kemei KM-1858, and we're gonna check it out right now. All right, guys, here we have the Kemei KM-1858. We're gonna keep it super simple and to the point, like I've been trying to do. Like all of them, I've been testing them out for about 3 weeks to a month. This time it's been about a month because I've been delayed, been very busy, but I'm back. And initially when I pulled this one out of the packaging, it feels super robust, it feels solid, it feels well built. Now, after moving the lever feels crunchy, not clicky. It doesn't feel extremely solid, but it doesn't feel flimsy either. It feels like it'll hold up. It just feels a little squishy. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel real solid, clicky, but it's not horrible either. It's USB-C, and you get this nice little drop down magnet where you can hang it if you want to hang it. So that's pretty cool, different. The odd thing about this one too is you get the light. I thought that was kind of crazy, useless, but we'll get to that. And this one does have battery display. It tells you how much runtime you have left, and it tells you the RPMs you're running at, and it goes all the way to 9,000. So first turning this on, it feels super smooth. I'm gonna compare it to what people say the JRL feels like, and definitely my VGR, my 003. It feels like that, but it feels like it gets a little more RPM, and then you have control with in between RPMs. The VGR 003 only gives you 2 RPM, a low and a high. The high is 9,000. I think the low is like 90 or 7,500 or something like that. And this one goes all the way from 7,000 to 9,000, and you have 4 adjustments. And it shows you the decrease in battery runtime that you have depending on the speed you're on, which is pretty cool. And people think that it's not accurate, but it is usually accurate enough. For when you're cutting hair, you can be like, oh shit, this thing's about to die. Let me put it on before it dies mid-cut and pulls somebody's hair. The battery display is excellent, in my opinion. So it's pretty nice. I like the battery display. I like the adjustment. It does take some getting used to when you're used to normal like click on and off clippers with having the buttons, but it's cool. It runs smooth, and it cuts very similar to the VGR 003. Has the DLC fade. No, this is the taper blade. DLC coated. And it feels a lot like the VGR. I'm not gonna lie. But when I really look, what I noticed is, let's see if we can get this to focus, is this blade, this cutting blade sits kind of angled, like not completely flat, and especially when you turn it on, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this. Let's try. Nah, you can't really tell in the video. Maybe you can. It's not me with the adjustment of the non-moving blade. I've tried it a million times. When this cutting blade moves, it kind of moves at an angle instead of perfectly flat. That could be just a flaw in mine, or could be just a flaw in the build quality of this machine in general, but I don't know. Other than that, it runs smooth. The battery life is really good. It's giving me the similar cut to the VGR 003, which is my favorite clipper at the moment. I had a spare TPO XO blade laying around that was on one of my dead XOs, and I threw it on here, and this thing is banging out haircuts like you wouldn't believe. No drag, flawless. Love it. I love it. It's my favorite clipper, and I always make sure it's charged. Look at that. After a long day, I'm got 33% left. I love it. So I say it's very similar to that, but not quite that. The design in my hand is not as pleasant as the 003 to me, but I do enjoy the light. So I have made this my house call clipper, and it's only when I do house calls without the bus. If I take the bus, I still use my clippers in the bus. But if I'm gonna take just my box and go to somebody's house in my truck without the bus, I'm gonna bring this, because there's moments where I turn this light on and I see just enough to corner out part of the fade. It actually gives me enough light to fix some little dark patches or see something I'm missing in the bad lighting of somebody's house. So I found that pretty cool. So it cuts plenty good enough for me to take it to do a house call here and there. So that's what it has become in my arsenal. For the price, if you want to add it to your arsenal, I say it's a pretty good backup clipper if you're loving the 003 like I am, the VGR. So it's a cool one. I'd say it's more of like a novelty because of the light and stuff, but I'll say it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not horrible either. This one's going to be my house call clipper, like I said. So simple as that. Hope you guys like this. Keep commenting on what clippers to try. I'm looking. I got another clipper video coming up, and then I got a shaver video. And I think you guys are going to be surprised about the shaver video. So hope you like it. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for your patience. Like, share, subscribe. Go to my website for merch. And we'll catch you on the next one. Scissor hands out.